Hello everyone. My name is Magnus. I'm gonna play some quiet songs for you now. This first one is called Sekunde, and it's about realizing that you have to get away. Sekunden og valget tas, lukker opp øya og tar dyna av. Ta på meg skoa og finne jakka. Alt så stille når jeg går herfra. Himmelhvelvet følger med. Blir holdt av kølla der jeg går av sted. Kan ikke gi opp, kan ikke stoppe. For når jeg puster inn, blir himmelen med. Puster inn og ut av magen min. Løper videre og gjennom byen. Helt ut av byen, helt ut av landet. Nå det over og det best å dra. Nå har jeg bare på meg T-skjorta. Og noen ganger når jeg slapper av, ser jeg sekundet i det fjerne. Det sekundet når valget tar. Thank you. The next song I'm gonna play is it's the story of going into a forest trying to follow someone, but they go too fast or too deep and you're unable to follow them. The song is about losing an American friend of mine to a car accident that he was in, and having a pretty hard time about it, and feeling like I was somehow in the fake world and he was still where he always was. It felt very surreal. The song is called Heshpol Woods. Kaldt ute ved grensa til den skogen din. Et bål der inne mellom trærne. Får ikke slippe inn. deg i den lysninga. Klatra høyt opp for å se deg, men du dro ifra i 2016. Hele 2016, kalde håret, svar. Ingenting er der nå, der du alltid var i 2016. Thank you. I'm going to play a song now called Bygdedyret. It means the village beast, and it's a story about how me and my brother and everyone from my village got hunted down by this terrible beast, and at the end everyone dies except me. It's the story about this cultural phenomenon that exists in a lot of rural communities in Norway and the rest of the world, as far as I'm aware, where it's really hard to do anything that's a little bit outside of the norm, because people will talk about you behind your back. And it doesn't have to be big things, it could be just how you choose to, like what your education you choose, or not having an education. But sadly, it also makes it hard for people to have a less than normal sexual orientation, for example. And that's bullshit. You should be allowed to do whatever you want with that. But sadly, people in my village don't think like that, so that's why I had to write this song. Så drev det oss på flukt, og dermed var vi som en flokk. Hev oss etter pusten, gjemt i rustninger av sjokk. At ingen visste helt hva som herja oss av sted. Gjorde alle lydene så store og så fæle når det hveste. Inne i et hus vi alle hadde gjemt oss i, rota det seg fram og fikk et tak og begynte å vri. Bada seg i blodet og heiv seg etter fler. Noen dro meg ut derfra, jeg husker ikke helt, vi var stille. Men det fant oss bygdedyret. Nå er lyset borte, og vi gjemmer oss igjen. Drev vi vekk fra verdighet og det som var et hjem. Bare jeg og broren min har overlevd til nå, og ingen kunne kaste det som jakter på så. Plutselig er lukta og den lyden der igjen. Dyret det har øyer som det aldri lokker igjen. Og broren min var nærmest, og så var han ikke der. Ord jeg aldri hørte før de tenna kom for nært. Vi var stille, men det fant oss. Bygdedyret. Thank you. I'm gonna play a song that was written by a very, very good poet, I think, called Alan Edvard. It was written in the 70s, but the melody is really, really old, so I guess you could consider it a... Don't do that. I guess you could consider it a traditional... it's a story about a child that escapes a children's institution because in the 70s they were really bad. And he has an okay time during the day. He runs away from cops and he steals like a pie from a window, does all the nice things. But at night it gets a little scary because this kid is only 7 years old. But then this homeless person finds him and says that I'll take care of you. And so they find this cool place to camp out for the night. And the kid is scared because it's nighttime and it's the forest. So then the homeless person sings this song called Vägvisa. It's Swedish and it means lullaby. And my favorite part of the lyric is when he says that if any of the bad people out there gets too close, I will pull a cannon out of my pocket and I will shoot them. And they will drown in their blood unless the shot kills them. And the kid feels better because of this. And anyway, it's just a really fucking beautiful tune, and I'll try and play it nicely for you. Sov nu lilla hjärta, rolig i din bädd. Inte vara ängslig, inte vara rädd. i svarta natten över skog och mark, över vida vatten vaktar farbrors där, och han har skarpa ögon och en stor kanon, och han släpper ingen jävel över bron. Om någon där försöker farbrors tålamod lägger de i nästa ögonblick i blod. Och sov nu lilla hjärta rolig i din bädd, inte vara ängslig, inte vara rädd, ty i svarta natten över skog och mark, där vid sängens ända vaktar farbrors där, och han har skarpa ögon och en stor kanon, och han släpper ingen jävel över bron. Men om någon där försöker farbrors tålamod ligger de i nästa ögonblick i blod. Yes, thank you. There's a bunch of really delicious food out there, and there's a bunch of really delicious posters, like the one on the wall there. You could buy either one of them. I'm not sure about the prices, but I think it's a little flexible at least. But it's the money that you spend on that goes towards protecting the forest, or a specific part of the forest here in Poland that the government and companies that are friendly with the government are cutting down way the fuck more than they're allowed to. I was told the name, or how to pronounce it. I think it's the, whatever you would say when you are talking about the Carpathian forest. Karpa. Yes, it's very close at least. And I think it's a really good thing to spend your money on. And also, the song I'm gonna play now is about the forest, kind of. It's about a fire tower in the region of Norway where I'm from. It's on top of a mountain called Lyngfarer, and you can be hired as a fire guard. So it's a job where you're just alone on top of a tower, on top of a mountain, for months and months and months, just looking for fires. And if you see a fire, you call the fire department and they fix it, and then you go back to looking for fires. And maybe once in a while, a forester will come by and say hi, and you will have a coffee. But mostly you're alone. So I've applied for this job many, many times, because people usually have it for a few years and then they do other stuff. But they never wanted me, and then I moved away from Norway. So I will never get to be in the forest alone for that amount of time, unless I go elsewhere and do it. So I had to write a tune about it. So this is a song, or this is a fiddle tune called Lyngfarer, which is the name of this fire tower. And it's obviously very forest friendly. And if you buy some of the very delicious foods, you will be very forest friendly too, and I think that's a good thing. Thank you. I'm gonna play a few more songs for you. This one is called Buster. It's the name of the cat I lived with for years and years and years in my childhood home. And I was really, I moved away before he died, and I was really sad when he died. So I wrote a really sad song about it. Alt for sent puster jeg, liv inn i rutina vår. Igjen føles størt og rart, ubebodd, se gamle rom og innestengt luft. Gjennom vinduet holder døde små, titter opp og ser veier som ikke finnes noe mer. Så et åndedrag, og det rir i meg. Puster ut, tar i døra og går inn. Under gulvet her, pergament på strå, ligger gamle, hese ord. Forlatt, og jeg ser det nå på en vegg av støv, og det gjør så vondt. Det drøye slaget der, og så en tårer. Går jeg ned på knær, river gulvet opp, og jeg skriker ut den siste som forstår. Det var jeg som dro, litt før resten falt, der overalt, som spor i støvet her. Thanks. I'm gonna play a song that's way happier. It's about this super cool place in the town where my parents live now. It's kind of I guess you could call it a pile of trash, because it is. It's just a bunch of stuff that humans from that town have left by the coast, but the forest has kind of grown on top of it. And in addition to this, a bunch of ships over the years have dumped soil from all over the world in our harbor on top of this trash pile. So there's a lot of cool plants and a lot of cool mushrooms And some of the animals that are there are not like, you know, they're not rare, but in the East Fold, which is this place, they're kind of rare. And I've camped there a bunch, and a lot of other people will hang out there and do all kinds of stuff, and it's just a magical place, and you should go there. It's just over the border from Sweden.
At her er ingenting så gammelt eller vakkert at det ser noe. Det er ingen fødte ting her, bare sånt som folk tok med. Og nå går de her igjen, ute på Møren. Det er ingen andre her. Men det er greit, for her finnes noe annet. Og Thea står helt stille, det er utrolig, men det gjør den. Og det skjer bare her på Møren. Men det er greit, for her finnes noe annet. Og Thea står helt stille, det er utrolig, men det gjør den. Og det skjer bare her på Møren.
Okay, I'm gonna play one more song for you. It's called Prestegårdsfeltet, and it's about the town I grew up. If you wanna talk more about the lyrics, or if you're curious about any of the stuff I'm doing, I'm gonna be around, and I have tapes, and in the tapes everything's translated. But also, there's gonna be, I mean, most of you will know this, but there are bands down there. There's one more band later, and then the night will still be young after they're done. So there are several bars. I believe that there are 3 bars. And my name is Lyngfarer. Thank you so much for hanging out here.
prestegårdsfeltet. Du alt for gamle brede vei. De blå øyne, det lengste døgnet. Vi husker deg. Og Hølesåsen, en jobb som et liv man får. Der ute bor det mer enn ord. Vi husker deg. Og Myrvoldsplass, en annen verden langt av sted. Nå brenner du, og langt der ute så brenner jeg. Og Herredshuset, lukter du på heksa nå? Rasistene i Rakkestad gjør det også. Thank you so much.